Hey guys, what's going on? I'm just kind of here to kind of talk about my experiences with this first week of Path of Exile 2. It's been good fun, but not without its issues. But yeah, just kind of wanted to run through my kind of thoughts and impressions of playing through the campaign and starting endgame a little bit and that sort of thing. So basically, what we're kind of looking at is my blood mage who I leveled with. I ended up doing a bunch of minion stuff to begin with, just because it kind of makes sense starting as a witch. And you can see that my resistances are pretty bad. One thing I've noticed getting into endgame is chaos resistance matters a lot. You can't have the PoE 1 mentality. There's a lot of things that you can't have the PoE 1 mentality for anymore when it comes to gearing up, crafting, all this other stuff. It just doesn't work to be stuck in that mindset. And I think the people I've been grouped with, like I say grouped with loosely because of the not only the long queue times at the start and the horrible partying issues. Don't even know what was going on there. It's absolutely ridiculous. People I've been kind of playing along and chatting with have had similar problems where the people who are more thinking of it like Path of Exile 1 were having, I guess, bigger issues with a lot of bits of the game. I very much didn't mind when I fell short due to that. Like, you come against the boss, you're not expecting to actually have to do stuff. I've died quite a lot of times, and I can out myself right now with this. I've died 204 times. There was one map that was really getting me that I was doing, but yep, the character so far I'm focusing kind of on blood magic, blood mage. I'm using Bone Storm. I started using that pretty much as soon as I got it at the start of the game when I was using minions still. And I recently swapped to Hex Blast. Before that, well, the way I see it is Bone Storm is pretty good for single target. It can shotgun quite effectively. And yeah, it just kind of works. So I've been struggling through the game trying to find something good for AoE. Early on, I was using various different abilities. To begin with, I was using Contagion, Essence Strain sort of thing, as well as my minions. I had Bone Cage for a bit of AoE. And then I was testing out a bunch of the sorceress abilities. Ember Fusillade wasn't very good for AoE. It's alright for single target. I ended up really settling with Flame Blast for a while because I spec'd so much into crit. Had a bunch of issues where sometimes it just wouldn't crit a few times in a row because its base crit chance is only 8% compared to Blake Bone Storm's 15. And the reason I've settled with Hex Blast now, even though it also has bad crit, is because it works really, really well with Blasphemy, and since the cast on crit nerfs, I'm not using cast on crit so much anymore. Because I was having a lot of fun, running through with Ball Lightning Warp, applying 35% shocks to everything. And then just cast on critting Lightning Conduit. So this sort of stuff works still, even without Lightning Conduit in. But just very light of those crits, Lightning Conduit would do a lot of damage. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at the moment. The Ball Lightning and Lightning Warp kind of feels a lot like Flicker Strike did in PoE 1. Really good fun. I've just been trying out as much as I can. Campaign's tough. The whole game is kind of tough. It's good. It's fun. It's very satisfying getting through some things. I think at the moment I'm having the same issue a lot of people in mapping are having, which is dealing with not having your ascendancy, and that's partially due to the not only the trial things being very rare, but also very difficult. I was seemingly going quite well with my third trial, which I want to get this crit stuff here. I currently just have the Spell Leech and the Life Remnants. But then, a wave of projectiles came in and I got lit on, I got ignited and just burnt out way too much honor at once. And yeah, as I've seen other people talk about, yes, you could have more resistance. I got a decent amount. I don't know how much, but it's yeah, not pleasant. And here you can see how much pain these chaos mobs can give, because I just nearly died to a few white snakes, not to be confused with the bands. But yeah, I've basically been trying out as much as I can without overlapping with some of the other people that I've been playing with, to really see what works. But yeah, the game as a whole, it's really good. I think one of the biggest struggles I've been having is knowing the best way to upgrade gear. I've been sitting for ages without upgrading a few slots. Particular one I noticed, these boots that I've had for way too long. Oh, it says prize level 51. You can see that it's not good. Move speed and cold res are like the two things that are actually good there, and I haven't gotten boots that are good. Same with gloves, it's just life, crit damage, cold res is any good. Belt's pretty good. Amulet's okay, resists are a bit low. I got some decent rings now. I keep getting damage to attacks on the rings though, which is kind of rough. I'm pretty happy with the chest armor, but again, low resistances. Got the hybrid life. Yeah, it's sometimes feel like a bit of struggle to replace some gear when you lose one thing to gain another. This I'm just using because I want the crit chance of Malice and the mana regen, intel, extra spirit, really nice. I'm not actually using all my spirit yet because I want to grab a second curse for blasphemy, which is going to be despair, just to help my clear a bunch. Yeah, that's kind of it. The actual mapping system seems alright. And the Atlas, I haven't progressed too far. I'm on up to 4s at the moment, but I have done 6s. You can see I haven't gone super far. To begin with, I was just spamming 1s to try and get some better gear, but it looks like stuff's kind of scarce. But yeah, the game showing itself to be pretty damn good. Some things just hurt. Oh, that's my low fire resist showing up there. But see, like, fire resist, I have such low fire resist, and that doesn't feel too bad. It was literally me getting hit by the big boy, which is, you know, that's on me. That's a skill issue. All this could just be avoided. But I'll just go back for now, and we can get into some more things. Performance of the game has been great. I've actually been I've actually been playing with a Razor Tartarus, using WASD movement, but using the Razor Tartarus. So I've just been moving like that with my thumb there, and that's been pretty good. And I just have all my skills across there, which is why you can see it's can't really see it. Hang on, you can see it's QWER down there. It's just, yeah, because the Tartarus. Yeah, I mean, my passives all... I probably don't have enough generic damage. I've pretty much gone all crits and spells. I've got a bunch of recoup to try and keep myself alive a bit better. It seems to be working reasonably well. The start of mapping was rough. Because, yeah, I'll feel like I'm clearing maps totally fine, and then I hit a wave of things that just kill me. And look, really, I'm just keen to keep playing a whole lot more of this character. I've played, what, 2 days, 16 hours of, which is, you know, it's decent, but I would have liked to have had more time this week to do it, but between work and some other things, I haven't really had as much. But yeah, I'm really keen to kind of just keep making progress through the end game, and kind of see what it's really about. It's just a matter of gearing up with the RNG that is gearing, and some of this waystone kind of seems to be a bit inconsistent with drops. Sometimes I'll get heaps of them from a single map, sometimes I'll get barely any. But yeah, and then really keen to get in and play more of my other classes. I think I've done myself a disservice playing a caster because I don't get to experience all the new cool shit that they've got in. You can see I've made a bunch of characters. I've been playing a ranger that's going to be a pathfinder, mostly by myself, but with one of my mates, and then a warrior I've been playing with the girlfriend when she's been learning Path of Exile 2, Path of Exile in general for the first time. Yeah, it's been a great experience. Just didn't really find more time to play more, so I will yeah, probably just call it there for today, and I will have to catch you guys when I am either streaming again, which I'm not sure when that's going to be. Got some family stuff going on. And when I come back and have absolutely blasted the game and become an absolute expert, which I am by no means an expert. I play pretty casually, just a lot. Really don't try to min-max as much as I should. Need to find some better grinding spots and find some better ways to improve gear. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one, and hopefully it won't be too long, but chances are I'll end up being next weekend or something sometime. Have a good one.